Welcome to this lesson on VPC peering, an essential component of AWS networking. In this video, we'll explore how VPC peering enables secure communication between multiple virtual private clouds in Amazon Web Services. Understanding VPC peering is crucial for building scalable and secure cloud architectures. VPC peering is a networking connection between two virtual private clouds that enables you to route traffic between them using private IP version 4 or IP version 6 addresses. Think of it as creating a private bridge between two isolated networks. Instances in either VPC can communicate with each other as if they were part of the same network, all while maintaining complete security and privacy. The key advantage here is that all traffic stays within the AWS infrastructure and never traverses the public internet. Let's understand the key characteristics of VPC peering. First, it's a one-to-one connection, meaning each peering connection links exactly two VPCs. Second, it provides private communication where all traffic stays within the AWS network and never goes through the internet. Third, and this is very important, VPC peering is non-transitive. This means that peering relationships do not extend beyond directly connected VPCs. Finally, VPC peering supports cross-region connectivity, allowing you to connect VPCs across different OS regions for global architectures. Here's a simple visualization of how VPC peering works. Imagine you have VPC A with a CIDR block of 10.0.0.0/16 and VPC B with a CIDR block of 10.1.0.0/16. When you establish a peering connection between them, resources in VPC A can communicate directly with resources in VPC B using their private IP addresses. The connection acts as a direct bridge, enabling seamless and secure communication without any intermediary devices or gateways. VPC peering is widely used in several scenarios. One common use case is for multi-tier applications, where you might want to separate your front-end, back-end, and database tiers into different VPCs for better security and management. Another use case is shared services architecture, where you have a central VPC hosting shared resources like monitoring tools or databases that multiple other VPCs need to access. Finally, VPC peering is ideal for cross-account access, allowing you to connect VPCs across different OS accounts within your organization, which is particularly useful for large enterprises with multiple business units. Setting up VPC peering involves 4 essential steps. First, you must ensure that the VPCs have non-overlapping CIDR blocks. If the IP address ranges overlap, peering cannot be established. Second, you need to create the peering connection, and the owner of the acceptor VPC must accept the request. Third, you must update the route tables in both VPCs to direct traffic destined for the peer VPC through the peering connection. Finally, you need to configure security groups to allow the necessary traffic between resources in the peered VPCs. Without proper security group rules, communication will be blocked even if the peering connection exists. VPC peering comes with several important limitations you need to be aware of. The most critical one is no transitive peering. If VPC A is peered with VPC B, and VPC A is also peered with VPC C, VPC B cannot communicate with VPC C through VPC A. Each pair needs a direct peering connection. Second, you cannot have overlapping CIDR blocks between peered VPCs. This is a hard requirement for establishing the connection. Third, VPC peering does not support edge-to-edge routing, meaning you cannot route traffic through VPN connections or direct connect links via peered VPC. Finally, there's a quota limit of 125 peering connections per VPC, which you need to consider when designing large-scale architectures. Let's summarize the key takeaways from this lesson. VPC peering enables private communication between two VPCs using private IP addresses, keeping all traffic secure within the AWS network. Remember that setting up VPC peering requires updating route tables in both VPCs and configuring security groups appropriately. Always keep in mind the non-transitive nature of peering connections when designing your network architecture. VPC peering is best suited for simple point-to-point VPC connectivity needs. For more complex scenarios involving multiple VPCs, you might want to explore AWS Transit Gateway, which we'll cover in a future lesson.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.